Assalamu alaikum. This podcast has been brought to you by SeekersGuidance, the global Islamic seminary. Help us spread the light of prophetic guidance to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Make a small donation at SeekersGuidance.org/donate. As little as $10 a month can help people find life-changing guidance.
Sometimes I get doubts about my good deeds, whether they're accepted or they're istidraj. So how do I deal with that?
Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah. Alhamdulillah, first of all, if that's the type of thing that we're getting doubts about, that's actually a very good sign. As that these are the types of things that we should be doubting. There's a whole bunch of things that people oftentimes do doubt that they shouldn't be doubting, and then there's things that they're certain about that they actually should be doubting. And the acceptance of our deeds is that we're always going to remain in doubt about. And there is no guarantee, there's no way of knowing definitively on our end whether or not a deed has been accepted or not. And this is why that one of the etiquettes of performing good deeds is that after we perform them, or that particular act, is that someone remains between khawf and raja, between fear and hope. Fear is that they put in that effort and it's going to be rejected and not accepted, and hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to accept. The only signs that I've heard that the scholars mention of potential acceptance is if someone is that extremely present in their prayer, and they tend to be aware that they're present in that prayer, or whatever deed that one is doing, is that presence is one of the signs that it could potentially be accepted, although again it's not going to be definitive. And whatever deed one is doing, if they find themselves that in a state of where their heart is expanded and that they are concentrating fully and aware of what it is that they're doing with presence of mind and presence of heart, that's a very good sign, and hopefully it means that it's going to be accepted. And the only other thing that I've heard mentioned is the fact that Allah Ta'ala gave them tawfiq to ask after they perform the act that it be accepted. And so that if Allah Ta'ala, you find after you perform deeds, is giving tawfiq to say رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ, that blessed dua, which was the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail, as they were placing the foundations of the house, teaching us and that all people the importance of asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for acceptance. Other than that is that we really have to just remain in that state of fear and hope. Is that fear that our deeds are rejected, hope that they are accepted.
Thank you for listening. This podcast was brought to you by SeekersGuidance, the global Islamic seminary. Visit SeekersGuidance.org to access reliable Islamic knowledge taught by qualified teachers. We offer a wide range of courses, podcasts, articles, and a world-class answer service. Support us in spreading free, reliable Islamic knowledge to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Visit SeekersGuidance.org/donate and make a small monthly commitment today. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever guides someone to goodness will have a similar reward." So don't forget to share this podcast and spread prophetic guidance.